So this is part two of the new seizure classifications. If you haven't already seen part one, follow me and scroll through my feed. It is up there. Okay, in part one, we talked about focal onset seizures. Here, we'll be talking about generalized onset seizures. Remember, the difference between focal onset and generalized onset means that focal onset seizures come from one small part of the brain and then they spread, versus generalized seizures, where seizures come from all over the brain at once. They can even come from both sides of the brain. These are divided into multiple categories, motor and non-motor. As you can see, the list here is also extensive. Motor seizures can be further subdivided into tonic-clonic, clonic, tonic, myoclonic, myoclonic tonic-clonic, myoclonic atonic, atonic, and epileptic spasm. If you don't know what those are, leave a comment in the review and I will review them. Non-motor seizures are absence seizures. They can be typical or atypical. If you don't know what atypical absence is, leave a comment and I'll review it in a different video. And of course, you can have eyelid myoclonia as you see in Javon's syndrome. Now, of course, if you don't know what Javon's syndrome is, I will cover it in a different video, but definitely leave a comment. And lastly, you have unknown onset, where you just don't know where the seizures are coming from. A lot of people this does apply to, unfortunately, but this is further divided into motor and non-motor. Obviously, this is super complicated. I work in a place where a lot of research is done, so classifying this way is actually very helpful. If you're a patient, I know it can be very cumbersome, but I think it's really, really helpful to try to work with your doctor to figure out what exactly your seizures are called, and that way it'll better help with the diagnosis and ongoing treatment. If you like this, follow me for more.